Hey guys, so today, as you can see by the title, I am going to be giving you a little bit of advice of things that I learned with eyelash extensions. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome to my channel, and if you guys are not new, welcome back to my channel, and thanks for joining us again. If you have not already, please hit the subscribe button and the notification so you're getting the notifications of my upcoming videos. So if you guys want to know all the tricks and things that I learned from my not so great experience with getting eyelash extensions, just keep watching. I got eyelash extensions about a week and a half ago, and I really wanted to try them. I enjoy wearing falsies, but I don't normally have the time to put them on, so I really wanted to try them. What I didn't really take into consideration was how much I rub my eyeballs. I realized that I rub them a lot, and I knew that that was a thing, but I wasn't sure. I knew that you weren't allowed to rub your eyeballs, which is why it is one of those things that I was putting off getting eyelash extensions. I know like everyone's got them already, and I'm literally on the bandwagon way too late for this situation, but because I rub my eyes so frequently, I wanted to make sure that if I ever got them, I wasn't rubbing my eyes and ripping them out pretty much. I didn't want to be eyelashless. Eyelashless. That is the word I'm looking for. Here is some tips that I am going to give you. Number one, always do your research on where you are going. Pick a good place. Do not cheap out. So I'm not gonna lie and say that I went somewhere fancy schmancy. I did not. I went to my place where I get my nails done. The ladies there are amazing for nails, and they do great work on my nails. They have posters everywhere for eyelash extensions, and I have seen people come in and out of the eyelash extension area so that you can like see people when they get them done. There also is a portfolio that you can look at, so I thought I had done enough research. Yeah, no, I did not. I should have Googled a little bit more about things like how well they did, if there was any issues, how well they looked, how well they stayed, things like that. Reason being, when I got there and I was getting my nails done first, and then the lady said she'd do my eyelashes after, which was totally fine. She seemed really nice. She seemed really great. The problem was she didn't explain anything to me. She did not ask me if I had had eyelash extensions before, did not explain anything about getting my eyelashes done, didn't ask me any questions other than to ask me if I wanted them to look natural or a little less natural. I did tell her that I am a makeup artist and I wear makeup quite regularly, and I wear falsies quite often as well. And she said, okay, well, like they didn't really have very many options. It was like natural or less natural. But the less natural still looked natural, which is crazy. So I picked the less natural look, and in hopes that it was going to look almost, for some reason, ridiculous. Like, you know how, like in my head, I thought of, do you know how like sometimes you get these amazing eyelashes and they're so long they touch your eyebrows, and like they're like ones that you wear for like an evening out and they're amazing for that kind of thing. But you wouldn't want to be wearing them all the time. If that is something that you wear all the time, I am sorry. It's just my face doesn't look good with like crazy lashes all the time. So I was expecting more like that when she said like false fakey looking. Not what I ended up getting, honestly. With that being said, she didn't explain anything to me. If you are unsure and you're getting your eyelashes done for the first time, tell the person that. I did not. I was not smart about it. She also didn't ask me any questions, which I'm assuming at a better place they would have asked you questions. So I ended up spending $90 for my eyelashes, and some people I've talked to say that they think that's super cheap, and some people think that's super expensive. I know a lady that gets her eyelashes done for 60 bucks for a full set. I don't know where she's getting them. Apparently she hasn't had any problems, but I'm gonna go figure it out and see if I can have mine done by the same lady, because $60 for eyelash extensions in Canada is really good. Most places, if you go to an eyelash bar, it's anywhere from $150 to like $200 depending on what your look you're getting. So the place that I got mine done at were a little bit on the lower end, which is what I thought, and I thought that was really good, but no. $90, and then I tipped her, which, because I thought they looked amazing. I liked them for all of 2 hours. When I went in, she laid me down. She really didn't say anything to me. I tried to ask her how long it was going to take, and she kind of just didn't even say anything, which probably should have been my first tip that this wasn't going to work very well for me. It took forever to get my eyelashes done. I went in around, my first photo was taken, so I did take a photo. So I'm going to insert a before photo. So my before photo, I did take myself at 11:54. She actually did take my phone and actually take photos for me. Obviously, when I went in, I didn't look like I was a makeup artist. I did not look like this. I go in and get my nails done on Mondays or Tuesdays, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not wearing anything. I'm not even wearing concealer. Half the time my hair's in a ponytail. Like, my face is a mess. I've got oils. It's usually after I go to the gym. I had actually put cream on my face, and then I had gone in because I was getting my nails done, and I didn't really think about getting my eyelashes done until I was there and I saw the photo, and I was like, let's just do this. Bad idea. Don't do it. It took until 2:51 was when I took my photo when I was done. That's a long time. That's like 2 hours. That's insane. So I'm going to put some photos in. I snuck a peek. Not a peek. So I actually took a photo of what my face looked like when she left. So when she taped down my eye and everything on the one eye, she actually went out to get something. I don't know what it was. She was gone for like 5 minutes. Maybe probably wasn't that long. I felt like it was forever. So she went out, and then I snuck a photo. This is what I looked like with my eye taped down. I don't know what it was. It was on this side of my face. Whatever she had done, taped down my lashes, whatever she had, I do not know for the life of me. I can't figure out what it was. Maybe the way she taped it down or whatever the case may be. My eye would not stop watering. Another tip, that should have been my idea number 2 when I was like, ugh. Actually, number 2 should have been, when you see the photo, you will see. Number 2 should have been the fact that, honestly, she had taped my eye down with tape. I'm pretty sure it's meant to be done, but I've always seen those pads and stuff that everyone uses. She used tape. I was pretty scared at that point, and I was like, you know what, maybe they're just trying to cheap out a little bit. It's fine. Maybe that's why it's so inexpensive. Okay, so my eye was watering, and she literally said to me, oh, is everything okay? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. Nothing hurt, nothing was bothered. She hadn't started putting any eyelashes extensions in yet, so that was fine. Nothing hurt, it just was uncomfortable. She didn't walk me through anything. She didn't tell me that it was okay that my eyes were fluttering. I have a hard time with other people putting makeup on me. My eyelashes move. My whole eyes move. I am uncomfortable when someone is coming at me with stuff. I'm uncomfortable. They move. I actually watched a video after of a lady that's a professional, not saying this lady wasn't, but of how she was explaining things to her client. This did not happen with me. She explained nothing to me. I had no idea what was going on. So I'm laying there on the bed, and she's just like, just relax, it's fine, so my eye started continuously watered. So the whole time she was putting on these single eyelashes, my eye watered. Literally dripping down my face. She eventually started wiping it away. Getting back to before she even started doing my eyelashes, she used something on my eyelash. I'm not sure what it was. I'm assuming it might have been alcohol. It didn't sting, but it didn't seem like she was washing my face or my eyelashes or anything. Now that I have done even more research after this incident, I know that they're supposed to wash what you're supposed to go in with a clean face. I don't think you're supposed to be going in with makeup on. Even if you are, they actually wash it off. They use makeup remover. She didn't do that. I wasn't wearing makeup, but I did tell her I was wearing cream, and whatever she put on my eyes, or my eyelashes, was quite liquidy, but that was it. Like she didn't really, she wiped it off a little bit and then that was it. So I did tell her that my eye was sore a little bit and that was the problem, but I think she just assumed it was the tape and just continued on. I know this is very rambly and I am sorry. So halfway through this eye, things got worse. I felt a little bit of stinging and I did tell her and she's like, oh, like, sorry, I must have gotten something in your eye. Assuming it was the glue, because I don't know what else she would have gotten in my eye at that point. It was a little bit of a very uncomfortable situation for this. Here's my thing. I don't know, I guess the glue had to stay the way it was, so when she moved on to this eye was a lot less painful. She taped this eye down after, like, so this eye was done, and she taped this eye down, kept this eye taped up. I was hoping she was going to just take the tape off because my eye was driving me bonkers by this point. Whatever the tape was or whatever was going on, I'm assuming now she accidentally got glue in my eye because I'm going to insert some photos in a second and you'll see why I think that. But like this eye hurt. It didn't really burn too much. It kind of stung a little bit, but sometimes I also hear it's because of the glue is so strong. So sometimes like things like that make your eye sting. Like when you're cutting onions, when I'm doing bleach, my eye stings sometimes. So I just assumed that that was what it was. It wasn't in my eyeball. Careful! If your eye hurts, let them know. I did too, but she just kind of brushed it off, which was kind of sucky. So when she moved on to this eye, because it must have taken her way longer than it was scheduled in, I think there were some issues that arose in the actual nail salon and they needed her to do some stuff. I think she was partly front counter. I'm not sure what else she did, but when she was doing this eye still hurt a little bit. She had people coming in and out of the room. So it was a closed room. It's not like it was like a section where like you had to there was a door and your own room. And I think it was also the waxing room. Again, that should have been another tip. Maybe you shouldn't have waxing and eyelash extensions in the same room. Just me. But you never know. So I was getting this eye done and this eye had finally stopped leaking. And so this one didn't leak, which was nice. When this eye was getting done, she had 3 different people come in and talk to her. They were not speaking in English. I don't know what language they were speaking in. That didn't bother me. The problem was she continuously had someone chatting with her. And that wouldn't have been the problem if it weren't for the fact that I don't think she was paying attention. So she was yapping and yapping and yapping, and that's fine because I like to talk. She wasn't talking to me, she was talking to other people, but like I'm a yapper too, so it's fine. But the problem was she talked constantly. And then when my eyelashes were done, she made me hold up a fan near my face. The only reason why I bring up the fact that she was there talking was because I don't think she was paying attention. And I'm going to insert a photo in here. Literally within 2 hours, I had a gap in between on this eye. I don't know what, I hadn't rubbed my eyes, I hadn't done anything, like literally nothing. And I had literally lost a huge gap in between like in the middle. So, which is why I think she wasn't paying attention because obviously they were not done properly. This eye did not come off at all. The glue stuck really good. This, literally, I was home in an hour and I was losing eyelashes. Like, it was ridiculous. Luckily, it wasn't right away because I had some other stuff to do. I had to go into Sephora and stuff. Within the next day, I needed to go and actually pick up some Ardell, like the Ardell kit from Sally's. I had to fill in them myself. I'm going to put some photos in here so you can see what the heck they look like. Also, I'm going to show you a photo of the next day, what my under eyes looked like. They were bad. Both of my eyes were puffy and baggy. Baggy. They were baggy, all right. My under eye bags were so puffy. They were bad. This one, you could see all the red underneath, and when I pulled my eyelash down, like, it was horrendous. I ended up having to go to the pharmacy to get something because my eye was so sore, I couldn't even shut it properly. Yeah, that's what happened. It wasn't my eye that hurt, it was all underneath in here. So like I would pull this down, I know it was really weird, but I would pull that down and underneath was all bloody red. It was pulled out this way, from where like my waterline was, you could see all inside was so puffy. It was so bad. I'm gonna put photos in so you can see what I'm talking about. I probably will not get my eyelashes done ever again. I have I've gotten the kit myself, and I probably will just continue to fill them in, and they look good. I had them done, and someone, some of the people that I work in the salon with knew I was getting them done because I had Snapchatted about it right before when I was getting my nails done. They thought that the ones that I had put in were from them, so obviously my eye was a bit red when I went back into work, but the point of this is to let you guys know that crap happens and you really need to be careful with who you're doing your eyelashes with. My eyelash extensions were, like, I barely have any of them left. I think I have in here, there's like 2 or 3 of the ones that she did. The rest of them are gone. It has been a week and a half. I have been careful. There is also another thing that I need to mention. So she told me that I could get my eyelashes wet, so don't shower or don't wash my face or anything for an hour. Let that sink in for a minute, an hour. If any of you have ever had eyelash extensions done by a professional, they say 24 hours. I don't know what she was thinking. I don't know if it was the glue that they said that they put on my face that they could do it in an hour. Every other eyelash tech says 24 hours before you get them wet. So I washed my face that night. I didn't know. She said an hour. I should have done a bit more research, but when she said it was an hour, I was like, all right, like 4 hours later, I'll go shower, do my thing, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. The next morning when I woke up, I barely had any eyelashes on my face. Don't be like me. Go somewhere good, because you don't want it to be even worse of an experience than I had. Luckily for me, my eyes are fine. The drops that the pharmacy lady gave me helped take all the redness away. I still use them once in a while just to make sure. It wasn't an infection, thank God, but you never know. So honestly, please do your research. Your eyes are probably one of the most important things. Like, honestly, if you don't have them or you're having problems with them, it sucks. When your eyeballs hurt, when you're having issues, like when you can't see, it's not fun. Don't do something stupid like I did and get them done somewhere stupid. All right, well, that was everything in this, my tips of, or not tips, like literally my horror story of getting my eyelashes done. If you guys want to see a video on how I actually do my own eyelash extensions, leave me a comment in the comments below and I can get a video for that. Obviously, they're not in need of some help right now. Like, they're really good at this point, so I don't really need to refill them, but I can do a video when I need to refill them. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!